or build a home, or just an investment property, contact Nicole London at 888-860-2366. That's 888-860-2366. Or you can log on to Dominica, EliteRealty.com for all your inquiries and questions. Elite Realty Dominica, where exquisite living is defined by nature.
Saturday, January 25th, DJ represents his annual birthday celebration called
Accessory.
Going down to 8010 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Early bird tickets are on sale for $20, $30 at the door. The bottle package. Got the secrets package, 1 bottle, high top table, 4 tickets, $300. The red martini special, 2 bottles, high top table, 6 tickets, $500. And the touch of red special, 3 bottles, 8 tickets, selected section, $750. Saturday, January the 25th, it's all about DJ Red's annual birthday celebration called
Accessory.
Front Page Event Center, 8010 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
Lawrence Prescott Photography. I'm smiling, I'm laughing because, God, I know what I'm talking about. Lawrence Prescott Photography. That's the only person you need to call when you're ready to take your pictures. You want those pictures to come out right. You want those pictures to last forever. You want your best picture taken? Lawrence Prescott Photography. He does private events, in studio also, and outdoor photography if you need. Photography is what Lawrence Prescott does, and he's really good at it. Trust me. And also, when you want to get that video done, any type of videography production, he got you. He does short films, movies, any type of videos as well. Lawrence Prescott got you at anything that you really need. So make sure you give him a call. His phone number, and I'm going to say it slow for you, it's 404-218-1234. Did you get that? 404-218-1234. Lawrence Prescott Photography. Yo, my brethren, big up.
Atlanta, your ship and clear company, E&W Shipping, is making it easy for your shipments to Jamaica this holiday season. Beginning right now, call 770-524-8663 and have your barrels picked up to meet the following shipping dates: Saturday, October 26th, Friday, November 16th, and Friday, November 30th. Get your barrels in by October 26th, and you can have your second barrel shipped at half price. Yes, E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company, is making shipping easy this holiday season. Call 770-524-8663 now and get your barrels shipped and cleared hassle-free to Jamaica. E&W Shipping, your ship and clear company.
Atlanta, are you ready? The newest Moss Band is coming. Glitz and Glam Atlanta is coming. Saturday, January 18th, 2025. Inside the Atrium, 5479 Memorial Drive, Stone Mountain, Georgia. 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. Costume display at 11 p.m. sharp. Come and enjoy our presentation. We bring the glitz and glam to Atlanta Carnival for 2025. We coming.
Saturday, January the 25th, DJ Reds presents his annual birthday celebration called
Accessory.
Going down to 8010 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Early bird tickets are on sale for $20, $30 at the door. The bottle package. Got the secrets package, 1 bottle, high top table, 4 tickets, $300. The red martini special, 2 bottles, high top table, 6 tickets, $500. And the touch of red special, 3 bottles, 8 tickets, selected section, $750. Saturday, January the 25th, it's all about DJ Red's annual birthday celebration called
Accessory.
Front Page Event Center, 8010 Rockbridge Road in Stone Mountain, Georgia.
One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Tommy, where you at? Tommy? Where you at, Tommy? I get something for you, Tommy. I'm gonna bring it for you the next time I see you. night, good night. Welcome to Songs from the VI with your girl, Lady C, right here at Caribbean Life TV and Caribbean Life Radio. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope the weather did not affect anyone as much as it seemed as bad as it was. I hope it wasn't as bad. Welcome, welcome, good night. Good night, good night, good night. First thing, I would like to wish my cousin Malachi a happy 20th. I hope he had the best 20th ever. You only have that once. And a big shout out to Lawrence. Today is, well, it seemed like the same day, but Saturday was his birthday. Lawrence, happy birthday. Saying happy birthday.
Yeah, 50 years I go make it married, I go be everywhere. In the village or in the jungle, don't have to look so far. As long as the music pumping, pumping, I go be all over. Have you seen me sexy body? Having a ball. Don't be afraid to join me. Come on, come on. Happy birthday, Carnival. Oh, sing happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy
And a little birthday celebration. Saying good night, Lawrence. And company. Stevie, good night.
So Mr. Stamping and ready, eating everything. Calypso Queen,
I see you, Charles.
I ain't missing nothing. Because you're not ready for the parade, I go be on the road.
Good night, Charles.
The action is you'll find me taking part in the boat. Have you been the skinny body? Having a ball. Don't be afraid to join me. Come on, come on. Happy birthday, Carnival. Sing happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya.
It's okay, we get time.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy Yes! Start a jump, start a jump, start a jump, 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 start a jump, start a jump, start a jump, 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 start a wave, start a wave, start a wave, wave, start a wave, start a wave, start a wave, wave, show their ass, show them up, show them up, show them up, show their ass, show them up, show them up, show them up, show them up.
That's for you, Stevie. Fred. Night.
I had this feeling inside me body, carnival in the air. 50 years I go make it married, I go be everywhere. In the village or in the jungle, don't have to look so far. As long as the music pumping, pumping, I go be all over. Have you seen me sexy body? Having a ball. To join me, come on, come on. Happy birthday, Carnival. Sing happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday, happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Start a jump, start a jump, start a jump, 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 start a jump, start a jump, start a jump, 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 start a wave, start a wave, start a wave, wave, start a wave, start a wave, start a wave, wave, show their ass, show them up, show them up, show them up, show their ass, show them up, show them up.
Saying good night.
Walk up your waist, walk it up, walk it up, walk it up, walk up your waist, walk it up, walk it up, walk it up. Big eye, oh what it is? me system clean and ready, eating everything. Calypso queen, any kind of show.
I drink.
I'm ready.
Saying good night, good night, good night.
Good night to you.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Listen, thanks for having me on listen, your show.
It's a pleasure, it's a pleasure.
Blessed
It's a
to be
pleasure.
That's you, Uncle. Look at you, live and direct, on TV.
Fun TV.
Don't know. Yes, thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you for being here.
Sounds of the VI
Happy birthday.
with Lady
We'll
C.
keep making this your birthday week. This
Thank
one
you.
started, but we're going to keep it going.
Yeah, you know what time it is. We're
Yes.
doing it
Like
for
a whole
real.
birthday
Yes,
month
yes.
going. You know how those Capricorns,
I always show up
Listen,
and show
no,
out.
listen, the 25th, yeah, I got to know about that too. The 25th is going to
We
be a
know,
movie.
yes.
Listen, movie. Because on the 25th, my business partner is having his number 8 birthday party, the big bad party, over on front page.
Over 25.
Yes, January 25th, 2025. We outside with DJ Reds. It's his
Touch
birthday.
of red.
You understand? Touch of Reds, you gotta come correct, y'all. So we do it big. Check Reds for tickets. Bossman says so.
Yeah,
That's what we do.
Reds, a
tickets
touch of
too,
reds.
Right? Yeah.
Right,
Tell them
Reds?
about the VIP.
That's what we do, right? All right, so you understand, we outside. Talk to me.
Hey, so introduce yourself. We're going to start on the left side. Should I start on the right?
You got it right there. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, just go ahead. Right there, it's okay.
Hi, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
It's,
Good
it's, it's
evening.
an honor to be here with my nephew who has celebrated his 60th birthday on Saturday. And he's very near and dear to me.
Yes.
And I was kind of taken aback when he said, come and sit in the studio. It's the first time I'm doing this. And he has really prepped me to be here. Now, why is so near and dear to me? I was in
You
Atlanta.
see how favoritism start? You see it.
I was in Atlanta for his 50th birthday. And quite strangely, I came to the States for the holidays. And he
I'm sorry, excuse me.
Yeah,
For his-
listen.
for his
no, you
60th.
came here for Trump inauguration. That's what you're coming for. That's what you're coming for. All right, I see.
I came to inaugurate
But you
my-
go come no other time.
my nephew's 60th. I call him my 60-year-old baby.
Well, you know,
I really thank God
come
for
on
this
up.
opportunity to be
Listen,
here.
he helped raise me in my formidable years. And
Which is called
understand.
child abuse now. But
The passion and drive that I have to defend myself also included him. As war break as an uncle, he stood on principle, and I stood on the way you approached me or talked to me. So we understood. We had to understand. I had to come back to him because then once I understood why.
See how
I
some
get
people
it.
gotta learn the hard way.
No, I didn't have to
You
learn
see
the
it?
hard way. Here's how beautiful God is. Because I had an uncle that spoke up and stood up. When I realized that he spoke up and stood up, when I went back home, that's the first thing I went and did with him. Because you always spoke up for what is true and right. And you was willing to stand on business for that. So you undergirded me with something stronger because I get to see it. Even though I clashed against it,
Yeah.
I get to see it manifested because you was willing to stand on business since then. So I appreciate you being in my life at that time.
I mean, like you've
I
always
know.
played that role in the family of just being there, you know, for everybody whenever like there was a need. And sometimes like the compassion was so deep that when like you reflect, you said, "Man, this guy did this out of love," you know. And I can see why like they named you after me, right? I can see why like we share the same
Wow.
because, you know, for like your
Moment.
siblings to really, you know, like rate you that hard to not even give like their husband like that, you know, honor, like, nah, my brother. Shit. I love you, man, but I ain't naming none of my kids after you. Just you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? That is deep. You know what I mean? That's deep. When you look at it, it's deep.
You know, when I was in New York last week, there was
Here's what's beautiful. I've been an example from the beginning, and a solid example that stands to this day.
That's
In
it.
every family member, in every generation. I was that grandson.
Yep.
I was that nephew.
And
I
it's
was
spill
that brother.
over.
No, I'm telling you what I stood on from the beginning. I stood up to some shit. He know.
And it's
He
spill
know,
over.
because that's my brother, my blood brother. You know what I mean? So who's at this table on your show?
It's like,
It's an understanding of, you see what you need to stand on, and their namesake, and they stand on business all the way to what you're trying to do.
But the
What are
vantage
you
point,
trying to do?
right?
When they give
At
you
the
an option.
the vantage point is being able to see you stand up and
Yeah.
stand on your square.
Yeah.
And how like you approach a lot of situations
Yes.
that would have made a lot of folks run.
Yes.
So that set an example. And then I think I came and I brought a new spin to that.
Yes.
But the same principle stands.
Stood.
You know what I mean?
It was an organized spin, but it was spin nonetheless because I learned from it. And I'm forever honored that you peel my eyes back when it needed to be peeled, because we had our moments with me peeling your eyes back. And what is beautiful
Iron
is that
sharpens iron, right?
you be able to do that. So even as brothers, we've been multiplying. Listen, he did things, and I understand who the hell he is. So it's not younger brother, it's the levels that he was able to rise to. The first concert in Atlanta at Six Flags Caribbean concert with the Bajan lady, Allison Hines, and who's it? Who the guy? No, listen, Trini Fly them just brought Marshall.
Yeah.
Within the last.
You sound like we was taking shots with Marshall last year.
We on the stage with Marshall in Guyana. But listen, listen, he was
and in Barbados the next week.
Marshall was his backup.
Yeah.
Guyana, they let us on Marshall's stage.
Yo, that guy mashed up the crowd, but guess what? It was my show.
Give us the same shirt for Marshall.
And he was guest star.
Free reign in Guyana. At one of the biggest hotels.
But no.
Picture with him backstage and all that. But here's how life works. He stayed at the same hotel.
We drinking what? Casamigos?
Casamigos at the bar and coming and talking with us.
No, it was the bar closed, and then we went upstairs and bring downstairs a big bottle.
We had a cooler in
party now start.
Bring the whole bottle to the party, and everybody's like, the bar closed.
Hold up. Was that sound like he was singing about JetBlue people? Leave me alone. Some shit like that. Like they kept bothering the man.
We had some experiences, not just for my birthday, but what I'm trying to demonstrate is who's in the room with me for my birthday.
Yes.
My uncle came all the way from New York, all the way from Guyana. He don't even live in America.
Fresh off
and I get and I get to have him in Atlanta.
Smell like guava. Still smell like guava.
Come from specifically to come spend my birthday. And guess who I get to spend my birthday with? Him. Best birthday gift because it's an uncle that we build life together. I live with you. He helped raise me. So that's what my birthday was like. So I thank you. I know you said you don't do this normally. Play a song for me, Namal. Give me a selection.
Yeah, wait.
But salute. Thank you. Thank you. What would you like to say?
You're welcome. You know, it's quite strange when I was in New York last week. There's another nephew. My name is Fenno. And he's, Sheldon is Fenno too. And my cousin said to me,
like that.
My cousin said to me, how could two sisters name, and this is going to hurt somebody.
No.
How could two sisters name their two favorite sons? Fenno.
Two favorite sons, you see?
I know somebody's going to get hurt, right?
No hurt.
I let him attack. Hey, listen, he's been a wise
And,
guy.
I know what's truth and right.
And then I mean, these guys have been around for me for decades, and it never dawned upon me.
Truth and right.
But my sisters named both of their favorite kids Fenno, and that's me. I'm Kelvin Fenno. He's Sheldon Fenno. And there's another nephew by name of
Allegedly.
Fenno.
Alias.
Okay.
Yes. and that touched me a whole lot. You know, it means a lot to me.
Yeah. It does.
I'm a little rough around the edges, but that's who I be.
No, I don't think you're rough around the edges because I've been around you, and here's what it is. You stand on business, and that's what the song's like. People who don't want to hear you stand on business.
Man.
But if they listen, no, hold on.
True.
If they listen, because you've been around me, we talk about every subject under the sun in 48 hours.
Oh, yeah.
Because we got a chance to talk. My brother here entertained us, and we had a beautiful day.
It was a blessing having y'all
blessing.
over, man.
And this is important. Come
Thank
March,
you, Shell.
Come March the 9th, I'm going to be 70 years old.
So your birthday is the 9th of March.
Yes, ma'am.
Amazing.
Who
That's my
is?
birthday too.
You come. You come.
Play a song, play a song, play the song. This time for song.
You can.
That's the moment.
Come on.
Keep a tune in the background.
Keep a tune in the background.
Keep a tune in the background.
9th of March.
Yes.
I'm sure.
That's fine.
Same day. You see that?
People a lot of love.
See that? Let me play a song for you.
Yes, sir. All right, what you got?
For the girl, and then. Is the wine we got, is the wine we got, is the wine we got, that of man ballin'. Whoa, yeah. Girl, when you take the position and ride, hold on tight, walk it up and walk it right. Hold on tight when you bounce it, right. Hold on tight, take the corners, take the sides, right. Hold on tight when you bounce it. Ride it like a big boy. Me want it up like a fist fight. Not do nothing yet, but me this like wow. Your boyfriend, you and me miss right. Right, like a jockey. Cock it up like your one Kawasaki. Yeah, the thing where you do with your body make everybody in the fence feel happy. Is the wine we got, is the wine we got, is the wine we got that half man ballin'. Whoa, yeah, that bumper look dangerous. Is the wine we got,
Dedication to the Guyanese crew.
we got that half man ballin'. Whoa, yeah, girl, when you take your position and ride, hold on tight, walk it up and walk it right. Hold on tight when you bounce it, right. Hold on tight, take the corners, take the sides, right. Hold on tight when you bounce it.
Oh Lord, how where you come from? Tonight you a go get where you come from. All that mouth where you have where you a run from. Trust me when me hold you done for. Yeah, this is a hunty monster. You need riding lessons to know that. But you a bouncer, I think you professional on it. Oh Lord, you physically fit. Yeah.
Is the wine we got, is the wine we got, is the wine we got that half man ballin'. Whoa, yeah, that bumper look dangerous. Is the wine we got, is the wine we got, is the wine we got that half man ballin'. Whoa, yeah, girl, when you take your position and ride, hold on tight, walk it up and walk it right. Hold on tight when you bounce it, right. Hold on tight, take the corners, take the sides, right. Hold on tight when you bounce it.
Saying good night to the ones that just showed up.
Where you need. Gosh, yeah. Sit down and ride it. Slip it and
We're
slide
in a special guest segment. Shout out birthday.
from 12 to about the passport. Saddle and ride.
Is the wine we got, is the wine we got, is the wine we got that half man ballin'. Whoa, yeah, that bumper look dangerous. Is the wine we got, is the wine we got, is the wine we got that half man ballin'. Whoa, yeah, girl, when you take your position and ride, hold on tight, walk it up and walk it right. Hold on tight when you bounce it, right. Hold on tight, take the corners, take the sides, right. Hold on tight when you bounce it.
Saying good night, good night, good night. I have
Hello
a
and
couple
good night.
Yes.
guests here. Saying good night, good night,
Listen.
good night.
Listen, how was your New Year? Talk to us. How was your New Year?
It was it was a lot happening. I was in Jamaica.
Yeah, that's why here. Yeah. I like that.
I had a good time.
Travel. me and this young lady. Can I tell them our story real quick?
Yeah.
This young
yes,
lady.
yes.
I worked with this young lady since 2007. That's when I started at AirTran. I started as a supervisor at AirTran. And then I stepped down and I worked in baggage and ticket counter and all that other stuff. But she was working there the whole time. But we never was vibing. We didn't know each other like that.
Right.
So she do music before she met us. She did it a different way. And one of our co-workers said, why you don't check Lawrence? Go see Lawrence. Oh, that's what Lawrence do, because she followed me on Facebook.
Okay.
And sent her to me. So when she show up, she talking to me in the song GT. All the way thinking I talking GT. When she said one line, I was like, Where you from? That's not GT. Rez, that's how it go, you know. You know, like a non-Jamaican, whole little paragraph, but once you stretch him, bring him into deep waters, the accent gonna change to what it really
Start
is.
cracking, you're like, all right.
Cause he can't keep it up that long because he's not Jamaican. So why you know what I mean? So why go down that road? So with her, when I heard the little line that song VI, I said, nah, you're not GT. Then I said, where you from? Right away. But the girl sent her to me. And we took her on, we signed her up, and we brought her on the platform. And she went on to the tutelage of Rez. Rez get her right. And now this girl's been holding her. It's over a year you work here now, right? Over a year?
Over 2.
Nice.
Over 2 years.
2
Every
years.
month.
It's been a minute.
Sounds of the VI.
Christine Smith.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
She play consistently and she promote their culture.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, I mean, VI was strong. I mean, like the whole Caribbean. I mean, the way how like you guys connected every time like we see each other, we always find a way to like build together. So
talking to the mic.
That's always a good thing when we connect with each other. Hold on to that handshake and find ways to build each other. So that's always a good thing.
See right there, no, but that's deep though. Hold on to each other. Give me your hand, uncle. Not the hand. Give me your hand. Let me hold it.
Yeah, you hold on to the handshake. I mean, like you shake a lot of hands and you meet a lot of folks, but you never know that might be your business opportunity, right? So you follow up on each handshake.
The bond is like a fading hand. Take catch up back and hold back the hand. Hold back your hand.
Yeah.
Because when you make a connection in life with like how you've been solid in life, you hold on to that hand because that's what he do with me. He showed me that on the next level type shit. Like when I got you all the way, got you, and show me how to be got you. And when I ain't got you, he's saying, yo, my dude, you gotta got you, because that's what it is.
One of the things...
Accountability.
Yeah. Accountability, responsibility, and just being your brother's keeper, right?
Yes.
So...
I want to give you flowers for that because here's what it is. Talking to the mic. I want to give you flowers because here's what it is in life. You learn from men that understand how to be men. Because there's levels to your manhood. And you can learn it from your uncle, but you learn it from your young brother. And that knowledge in between is what sometimes life is the balance of life. Because you get in two perspectives, but it's lining up.
Well, I mean, like...
You stand on business, he stand on business.
Now, you meet everybody as your teacher, right?
Yes.
Everyone is there to, like, teach you something, right? Reveal something within you, so we always like that. So, I mean, like, you've sharpened me along the way and helped me to, like, get on my path. And once I got on my path, it's a walk, crawl, walk, run, right?
I saw the journey. I saw the evolution. I was right there. We had the conversation. What's beautiful about life? We had the conversation that we need to have. So in life, we've had the conversation.
And look,
so I can't get to be 6 and I can look back at my young brother and I didn't have the conversation.
One of the things...
You always made it comfortable for me to have the conversation.
Yeah.
It was never he's ready for the conversation because he's listening. And if it don't make sense, he knew how to stand on business for himself. So talk, say what you say. And you got to say, you better say what is right. Because it's getting checked. No matter who you are, because it's a principle.
I mean, like the truth stands, stands on itself, right?
Yes.
It's gonna be what's gonna be. You just gotta,
accountability.
It's like the North Star.
There is something that stands out there. You have fair weather friends and family.
Yes.
They only know you when you're up there.
Yes.
And when things go wrong, they say, "Oh, I know it would have been like that. That irritates me a whole lot." If I'm close to you. I'm close to you, whether you're up, down, or in between. I'm coming to get you wherever you are.
Yes, yes.
One of the things I've stand up, I'm a Christian.
Yes.
I believe the word of God.
Yes.
I don't care what anybody says. At this stage of my life, I don't really care how you feel, but I believe the word of God. And I've discovered there's a scripture that says there are 10,000 teachers, but very few fathers. I've been a father to everybody that comes my way. Being a father is an honor. Teachers are there, but to father somebody who's not your biological child and they can treat you like a biological father, man, I've had that. I've lived in China for 10 years.
It's a blessing.
I've lived in China for 10 years, and I've had children under my wings who needed fathering, and I did it out fear or favor. I stood up for them. I spoke to them as a father.
That's a great spirit to have.
I just love people.
Why China?
Well, my wife went there to study, and
Dr. Russell.
I end up. My wife is Dr. Russ. She's a She is
Shout out to Dr.
an
Russell.
educator, a wonderful woman, and
A real smart young lady.
she said to me, "Come and spend the last 2 years with me when she was doing her masters, because she got a government scholarship." So I said I went there. It ended up being 10 years because after she finished her masters, she got an excellent student scholarship from the Chinese government to do her PhD. She was that good. And so I stayed on. And then God blessed me with a son who was born there. His name is Ra'a. He's 19 years old.
Right.
Nice.
You got Chinese son? You got Chinese son?
Yes.
Born in China.
So you fluent now?
No, my Chinese is always very bad.
So is it good enough if I go to the salon and you come with me?
No, baby.
Not that good. Okay.
No, that's good.
You wouldn't learn nothing.
I have my daughter who's still there. So
Your daughter's
she's
still there. So she's younger. She might understand the stuff. But he taught over there.
But let me tell you something. My son, he used to be a translator at 4 years old, 5 years old.
Oh, wow.
So he was so good. I remember this phrase. When you go to Chinese and you speak a little, he said, "What's the price of this?" They started talking continuously. So I get lost there because it's too much. And then he would say to them, I remember this so much. He said, "Nishu, nishu." What about you buho? It means that talk to me. My father's Chinese is so bad.
You know what's funny?
So he helping you out.
Listen, he was always a sharp kid. But listen, when he came here, we were watching IP Man, and he was understanding what they were saying. And while I'm reading the subtitles, he knew what they were saying.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he still live there or he over here?
No, he's back in Ghana.
Okay.
He's third year engineering student in university. What my son used to do.
Got some nerdy people.
We always got these.
I'll talk to him today.
These DVDs that have different languages.
Yeah.
Ra used to ask us before he got into school in China there. He want to hear in Chinese. And I couldn't understand. You're in an English-speaking home and you want to speak in Chinese? Guess what happened? I came to the States and spent 6 months. He went to the school. When I got back there, my son was fluent in Chinese. I was like, but in Chinese, when you don't understand, I was like, people say, Ting Budong. You don't understand. I could.
He insulted you. I'd have to brush up on me Chinese because he could talk like the else.
That was a journey.
I wish I could say I am fluent. But no, I just sit in the chair and wait.
Don't feel too bad about that.
It might be a Korean spot that she's confused.
But you know, one of the things, people always make this mistake about saying, you see somebody, when you grew up in a multiracial society, everybody looks Chinese. They said, "Oh, he's a Chinese." I learned not to say that in China. They're Asians. Because if you call a Chinese a Japanese, it's offensive.
Yeah.
So you've got to know
the difference.
Right. Yeah. They speak different, they eat different, you know. But it took me 10 years to understand that.
It's like calling somebody, Guyanese, but they really be.
Yes.
Right?
When I
look
went
at you, look
yes.
at you, look at you. Take crack, right?
They tell you, you're Guyanese.
Could be a duffer.
They say you Guyanese.
Yeah,
I said, okay.
Could be a duffer as a Guyanese. Could be a duffer as a Guyanese.
We gotta watch the draft,
Could be a duffer as a Guyanese.
Oh yeah, she been to Guyana.
Yeah, Coach, wait, is the river?
How is your pepper pot game? No, that's all. Like you judging by the food.
I just sit down and buy the food. That's all I could do.
Listen. She went to Guyana. She was a queen in Guyana. That boy's one shit, bad.
And they say, you from here. Yeah, you from something different.
You see, they already know. Right? And let me tell you, Guyanese men, they got lyrics like a VI man.
Hey, am I the only choir boy around here?
Yes. That's why you need to send you a picture of the library.
Hey.
4 days ago. My kids is traumatized. They want to know what this library. I said, this is a picture that she.
So my nieces were always like, "Uncle, where you going? It's Friday night. I'm trying to Thursday night. Shoot, Tuesday night. I'm going to the library." Right? So now he sent her a club called a library.
We told her there's an actual place in Guyana, library, and people used to go after lunch there.
Well,
It's a real place they call the library.
See, like they carry the lie even far, right?
And so I schooled her. So when we were going through the pictures for my collage for my birthday, I saw the picture. I said, take a picture and send it to your uncle and watch him crack up a library. Because that's the library that we've been telling her about. We found the picture
I'm
of the
reading
library.
books Friday night, Saturday.
So
Listen.
she's on, I'm thinking it's a real library.
Uncle's about them books.
So we schooled her.
So this is what
my
happened at
oldest
the
daughter.
library right there.
Right, yeah.
He said the library.
Right there. This is the library right there.
That was a fun place.
Listen, I was gone Sunday to Sunday, boy. Yeah, it's a problem.
But I went to her beautiful island, St. Thomas, the Rock.
The Rock.
And I had one of the most amazing experience. You know the University of the West Indies right by the airport?
Well, now UVI.
Yes.
Yes, but that was the name before.
Yes. Oh,
Yes.
UVI. Do you know that beach right there?
Yeah.
I hang out all day right there. Go in the water and enjoy myself. You know where I stayed? Up on the hill overlooking that beach.
Yeah.
I know that area, you got to go all the way to the top.
Yeah.
So I could see the plane landing.
Yeah.
That's where I stayed.
That's a good birthday wish.
Cokey
boy.
Point.
That's a good.
Yeah, Cokey Point is the one in the
I went
country.
Cokey Point on the first day.
What point is
From
that?
the airport, suitcase still in the trunk.
Yeah.
Cokey Point. I walked the beaches of Cokey Point.
And you
on
went
the
to
first
Liz.
day.
You went to Liz Roti
Yes.
Shop. Not Liz.
I went by Pelican Bay by the waterfront.
Yes.
And then I went in the hood
Greenhouse.
clubs in the street behind waterfront or front street.
Yeah, back street.
And at that back street,
Yeah.
party in them club.
Yeah, that's it.
And I had to duck from them bullets. I had to get out to that
You
neighborhood
sure?
on speed.
You sure? Like
Sure.
it wasn't in Ghana? You sure it wasn't in Ghana?
No, I was in St. Thomas. Here's what I'm saying. VI, solid. No, what I'm saying, bro. When we come to the melting pot, sometimes we go for the popular brands and thinking that they thorough. But them VI dudes stand on business, bro. 'Cause I went there with that type of young energy. I was always the oldest man, and the thing happened, a youthful experience.
Still.
Because it's an experience.
Yeah.
And it's a young dude that was 26-year-old took me there to do a wedding up on the hilltop.
And they will take you anywhere you want to go.
Oh, you mean to show me everything? Nice. I mean, in the hood, I drink, you know, that wine that makes with a passion fruit and soaked in weed? Them old Rastamanders have that. What is that?
Yes.
It's the passion
Allegedly,
fruit.
allegedly,
No,
Allegedly, yes.
Allegedly.
It looked like it, but it,
No, but
it
I'm
ain't
saying
taste like
it didn't taste like
It ain't
it.
taste like it.
Allegedly. No, but seriously.
Allegedly.
But what I'm saying, the culture is deep. And I thank you for that.
It is.
The culture is deep. The culture is solid. And to know that you're from there, it's a blessing because I was there.
It is.
I would say every small
you
island,
go-
every country, there's a pocket of like thoroughbreds that hold down the culture and have
Yes.
an authentic flavor wherever like you go. You can find pockets of that. I mean,
Have a lot
you know
of
what I mean?
Our
pockets.
music different.
E-
Yes,
exactly,
hip-hop, they're in the
right?
hip-hop business
Exactly.
strong.
Exactly.
They do the hip-hop business strong.
well, I mean, you know, they're technically part of these United States,
States,
here, right?
yeah.
Right. You ain't even got a green card. Yeah,
Well,
you listen.
No, we don't.
See, look at it.
We don't have a green
You
card.
you in Puerto Rico in the same boat. Well, that's all right.
No, Puerto Rico don't even get claimed like that.
Well,
They get claimed.
oh,
They got a representative.
Get,
nice. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Come on, man, I understand this
she's
culture that I
fire.
represent.
She's fire. Yeah.
But here's what I'm saying.
She really stands on business there.
yeah. They just have a whole
No,
series of
we-
celebration towards the Christmas time
right, in St.
in St. Croix. I see it was heavy.
And it lasts.
Well, there are some really
about a
good players
month,
on
2
there.
months.
Capleton was over there.
They had a good, they usually have a big outcome. And then they also have an agricultural fair.
Yeah.
The agricultural fair that lasts. They have Carnival coming up in,
Yes.
in May. April going into May in St. Thomas.
Okay.
4th of July is St. John. So
That's where I want.
Yeah, stay outside, man. Listen, the vibe and the culture of the place, you gotta have money.
we try to.
Cause U.S. money, you know what I mean? So it's
Well, I
outside.
mean,
To use it
I
all
mean,
day.
you act like I won't show up.
Once
I
you
mean,
get to St. Thomas, you're good, you know. Cause you song like them.
They gonna
You look like them. It's like the same like when the Continental Drift. We the same people, same kind
I'm
of
sure that
complexion.
those channels been closed.
And then, right.
Sir, allegedly.
Allegedly.
That's what you're there for.
We what kind of liability are we creating here? What are we doing?
Allegedly. My brother's keeper.
Yeah.
We hit you one time.
It is always good to see the unity that generation and where the knowledge come from, and you see how when knowledge is dropped and continue pushing through, how far it could get.
Yes.
Because that went to one and it touched a whole ocean of people.
Salute.
Oh, yeah.
So if you see Lawrence, and if you encounter and people that have encountered him, it's hard to say I don't remember him.
Salute.
Because he has dropped a lot and been very good to many people.
Salute.
So that's the one thing that everybody, I haven't heard one person say a negative thing towards him. He opened.
I talked to you a lot.
He has done many things for me personally, and he know my situation, what was happening last year, and he was right there with open doors of whatever is needed. And people say it, but he actually push and show, as well as we had Candy, Reds.
Yes.
So you have to give flowers also.
Salute. Thank you.
This is a family thing going on here.
Yes,
Well, you come in the family, we talk. We wish each other happy birthday.
Yeah.
That's one thing. He has always found a way to help and to give back, even if it's to share his home, things of that nature. But you can count on all 10, toes and fingers, how many people he has brought to Georgia. He's brought to Atlanta, and then let his house be a intermediate spot between them getting on their own and figuring out their own, self. So even jobs, right? Wherever he works, he's always trying to put somebody on.
Right.
I'm sure he brought a lot of people to AirTran.
Yes.
A lot of them, you know what I mean? But
No, she worked at the airlines with me.
yes, I'm saying at AirTran, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? So exactly, but from even at MARTA, right? Things of that nature. He's actually responsible in bringing me out of Jersey to Atlanta.
See?
And I was mad at her. I'm like, why am I going to the country? I got a late night spot going, Wild Roots Entertainment.
Yes.
We do,
Outside.
What am I going to the country for?
Run away from the snow.
No,
but
but listen.
But you bring the vibe wherever you go. When you
Bring
come,
the
you see that there's
vibes.
already a vibe there that you just need to just be a part of. So
Wherever
it's
he
all
He was the
good.
first person to put me in promotion, spend money. And at Thanksgiving, we had a party with Juggler,
Oh, shit.
John Wayne, specialist, all the Highlander, which is Peck now. Peck, Super Peck. That be
What's texture in that?
texture. Here's what I'm
All
saying.
time
He went and got all the hot sounds.
Well,
I
I
keep
mean,
a party
as a
at
new
Omega.
promoter in town
At
here.
Omega, off of 20 and Snapfinger Woods.
Oh, that's a while back.
But what I'm saying, Omega,
That's a
the
great-
big
yeah.
place.
That was 2004. I was like, you know what? Georgia and Bud after that. I came down that 1 week.
That was a good time for
Georgia
Georgia
and Bud. That's what?
Especially when they come to partying.
He was part of the promotion that bring Alson Hines, Kevin Little, and all of them
That's old stuff.
at 6 Flags for the first time in Georgia.
I remember that. I couldn't
He's
believe
one
it.
of the, no, but what I'm telling you. So when it comes to Atlanta and being examples, I've been undergirded by people who do what they say they're gonna do, and that gave me a responsibility that, as I do, I have to be that example. So yeah, I brought actually it's over 7 families. Families, not 7 people. But here's what it is. They all are thriving. Every person that I brought to Georgia is thriving. Houses, life, everything is good for everybody. Not one person.
Yeah.
And we still have a relationship. And they'll be here next Saturday. And they were my friend.
Your birthday?
Yes. No.
Your birthday?
I ain't even trying to say that on air. This is special invite only.
There is something special when you talk about him using his house as a transit point.
Yeah.
It reminds me of 137.
Yep.
Where
That's
my
exactly.
this house, I would call the house Salvation Army and Red Cross all
It
in
was
one.
always a new face stain.
His grandmother took it anybody. I don't know
Including
when
me.
she cooked. That pot always got food.
And
That's
fed
my
everybody.
mother. She fed everybody. If you have a friend and that friend has a problem, and that friend will go to his grandmother, which is my mother, and said, Mom, you know, this is the case. She would listen to that person. Then she's going to say, Fenner Jr., do you know something's wrong with Reds? And you said, no. What's happened? She said, he didn't give me a message. She would never tell you what.
She was a ball.
She was a warm woman.
You tell her it's between you, her, and God.
She would never tell her. So when he's saying that, what he did, he's just taking on the legacy of his grandmother.
So that's where he came from.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Woman had a lot of love.
All love, yeah. Leela Veronica.
Listen,
I call she Leela.
my spirituality,
Oh,
my
just been a
spirituality,
message.
my understanding of spirituality come from her.
Yeah.
Because she made sure that I wake up, I ain't have to do it. It wasn't a choice. You learn what you need to learn, and I learned it at that age.
Yo, it's a blessing to have people sending up prayers for you coming up. You know, some people grow up in nobody praying. Right? We had a praying mother, a praying grandmother. Serious. Seriously, you wonder why certain things miss you. Pray God how far for you.
Pray for me. Pray for you. Pray for every one of us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because here's what it is. The God that they believe in, they know the results is in prayer.
Yeah.
They will, yeah.
So when you see their ability to stand for you in Christ and have that faith, knowing that what they pray, what they say is going to happen,
and then you see
it actually happened. And you become this whole different person and start doing this. Because you had a praying mother and a praying grandmother.
Yeah.
A praying
That's
other
the
family
blessing.
members. And other family members who knew what time it is.
Yeah.
So
Some people say that they did it on their own.
How much time
No man is an island. No.
No.
You know,
Let me play a tune.
I need to look.
Let me play a tune here while
Yeah.
you're looking at that day.
yeah.
Problem in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. Bala in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. Sekata kata uru no the finish. We can try to enjoy. Problem in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. We could dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. We could dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. Dance like Luala.
A person keep pressing, but all I see finish. A person that blessing. Problem, you know they last forever. Make you try to enjoy. I walk up from Belemuja to Apollo Meta just to find a mentor. Now who talk they hear what? Now who watch they fear God?
Not reaching a love
Good night, Auntie Sharon.
until now so then they call me for fun, say my person. Don't give it person, belly uncle. How will they consign me? I don't know. Problem in no the finish you. It choke you. Sapana be the best friend, no. Sure you know. Problem in no the finish. We can try to enjoy. Bala in no the finish. We can try to enjoy. Sekata kata uru no the finish. We can try to enjoy. Problem in no the finish. So we can try to enjoy. We could dance like Luala. Yeah, Luala. 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 Problem in the finish.
Candy.
Dance like, dance like Luala. Dance like Luala.
Don't forget a touch of reds. A touch of reds. 2 bottles, high topped bottle package. Coming up. Good. We're going back again. We have an interview with the number 1, 3 wise men.
How has it been for you?
I'll let you tell it.
DJing and seeing your confidence grow over the years that you've been here, from the time you started to where you are now?
Well, being here is amazing. So, from the time I touched the door or the car, the phone, it's been a blessing from there. So
Salute.
it has definitely been a shift, life-changing.
Salute.
A lot has happened, positive.
Salute.
So, I always give shout-outs to you, to Reds.
I see that you were so open and willing to learn.
Yeah,
and you would always be successful. You know why? Because of your willingness to listen.
Thank you.
The way we move forward, we have a portal. Balance it. You ain't got to listen to everything. You still have to assess what you're about to consume.
Yes.
And if it makes sense, you verify that, because you don't want to put what you don't need. So once you're doing that with your spirit of discernment, then you'll be doing exactly in alignment with what you're supposed to do. Your spirit of discernment has to understand what you're about to hear and say, I don't want that in my consciousness. And don't take it in.
We had a lot of conversation.
Yes.
And as time go and everything, the card starts to fall where it should be falling.
Yes.
It will fall.
Yes.
So nothing
But
is
you're
a rush.
obedient with the process, though.
Yes.
Trust the process, right?
You've trusted the process, and now you balance. I listen to you play, and you've done your thing.
Thank you.
And the good part is that you're living your life while you're doing it. You blend it into your schedule. You've been consistent. And in radio and in TV, what they want to see, consistency.
That's the name of the game and everything, right?
People from VI send you music, they want you to play your stuff.
Yeah.
Because you're representing a whole culture.
And I always tell them I appreciate that, because it's hard at times to get music.
Yes.
From home. It's like keeping it.
You got to find the right producers.
Yeah, it's like keeping it hostage. So you have to.
No, but you got to listen. Once you explain exactly where it's about to go,
right,
and the setup, they should understand. If they don't, talk to DJ Reds or myself.
No, I think it's the
we
gatekeepers,
could talk to them.
right?
Yeah,
a lot of gatekeepers.
We could talk on your behalf, and it happens. How you think I get to South Africa? Talk.
How was South Africa?
Tell us about that trip.
Look how we trying to tee it up. Look at this producer. Sir, are you teeing me up for the conversation? Producer? Listen, you are
a real question. Please tell me about this.
No, that's in this business.
Travel goals?
That's producing.
Yeah, all right.
Because you're setting up something, and so that's beautiful. I want to point that out in you, because you're heavy on the creative side, even though that you're strong on the other side. Super, super creative. Just want to point it out. So South Africa was a movie. Do you remember what my first post said?
Yeah.
What is it?
And you were sitting there in the plane. Looked like you were ready to go.
Look at that face, and look what I walked into.
Like you were
I didn't
ready.
even know. Okay, so my face, right? That was me going. And then the pictures that I put subsequently. Have you seen them?
All I see was excitement on your face.
That's when I was going. But did you
It
see
looked like he
Did
was
you see what I
downtown
saw?
LA. It looked like he was,
Did you see
riding
what I saw?
any
Because I posted
major
it on there.
city.
I didn't get to see all of them.
No,
It
listen.
was beautiful.
Beautiful. First world. Real buildings, different designs, European designs, German designs, African designs of buildings that you've never seen that design before. So you're just amazed with how it's designed. It's different. I've been in America for whatever amount of years. It didn't matter. I've never seen these designs. So that in itself, if you're creative, it excites you, because now you're seeing first world type buildings and constructions and architectures that is next level.
Let's go a little bit deeper, right? Because now that's the way I always feel as though the Caribbean diaspora should be connected well to the African diaspora.
Yes.
Right? And then we should also connect back to the motherland.
Yes.
So there's no reason why we shouldn't have trade going, between even at least
just
like West
started.
Africa.
No, it started.
Right?
It started with Ghana.
Well, I'm talking
started.
about where the small guy is able to really, penetrate that market and get a piece of it. But maybe it just starts by us just going there and visiting and seeing.
You see what you
it's
just
not
said?
what they've been saying in the movies about Africa, and they've been lying on Africa for a long time.
So my first post said this because it's relevant to what you're saying. My first post and my first picture said my first sentence, they lied to us about Africa. First sentence, first post. Here's why, Shell.
Still lying.
You know why I said that? Because it's true. It's true for me because I was turning 60, and still I am well understand in media and imagery and what they've presented to us because I was watching TV, like I'm in a cocoon. But it's not presented to us in a way for us to let us know what time it is. It's like a hidden secret. Because once you understand that it's over there, then you're going to shift.
He's a storyteller, right? Yeah. And being a storyteller and being able to go to the source of like the imagery that's been like distorted. It's like someone is showing you a beautiful picture but telling you horrible things about it. And being that griot, right, which is like the African storyteller, to like go there and see that, you must have been in heaven to like capture the sights and sounds.
Overload.
Oh man.
I got videos in clubs with Don Julio bottle service. We in the VIP outside. I got that. I don't put that on social media. I got the best view overlooking Robbins Island
where they be turning up out there too. They be turning up.
Let's get off this here.
Allegedly, right? Here he go again.
No, I'm saying, let's get off
right,
here. I ain't saying nothing.
Consuming.
Allegedly. What's beautiful, I went there to
Never
work.
all the way factual. There's some room for the negotiations there. I may have miscommunicated on that one.
I like that.
I misspoke.
I'm here again tomorrow. I like that. But allegedly, but what's beautiful though, I went there to do what I love to do in life. I went to film. And the event was called Coca Lux.
And
And
it's a yearly?
Lux, it's the first of its kind.
Okay.
And it was curated by DJ Imp. They used to be right here, DJ Imp. And she put together a fusion of Caribbean DJs, including, that's why we were supposed to go with Tony B, Massive, all the people that work here. But not all the people, at least three of them.
Massive B picture was there.
Tony B.
Massive?
No,
Massive
DJ Massive, he went.
Yeah,
well,
I see him.
You see how Reds? He didn't even mention you one time about going to Africa. See? You saw people treat you? You saw people treat you, right?
Oh, Reds. Don't we be showing out how Reds go? Listen, they don't know.
I had sand between my toes.
Reds,
from New Year's.
you outside though. You England.
The nerve.
The nerve of you.
We ain't punishing in the cold. All right, good. Look at you, man.
And he goes to his son's game now when he wants to. Listen, it's about balance. And this business has taught me balance even in my partnership. And when he called me, he said, boss, man, we said, Lawrence, my son game is tonight or tomorrow, whenever I meet off, and you can hold it. I hold it. And I hold it with joy, and I do it with pleasure.
Yeah.
Because he hold it, I'm able to be gone 8 days in another country and know when I come back, my stuff is good.
Now, but Red said that he's going to let me DJ for him one of these days, when he feel like playing, right? Ones and twos. Don't worry. I bring him my own crates. Huh? I need your shoes. I got my own shoes.
The one thing
you got to get it right with, whatever I say, you got to get it right with Reds.
Yo.
So if you come in.
He is my favorite DJ's favorite DJ. I'm telling you, yeah.
Well, the one thing
when we start, listen, he is heavy on the turntables.
And they can look at effort.
Listen, what I come here and do, I sit on writer and just take in tunes. Yeah.
So what time you got, guys? I want you to play some music, baby. I want to say thank you.
Yeah.
The one thing you said was, we can't have a show about Caribbean life if we don't experience Caribbean life. So that was one of the things
Nice.
that you said, and that's what, you're pushing forward.
Thank you. I got the chance to go to 8 countries in 1 year, last year.
So it put that
I
Caribbean
see some
life.
things.
That's living, my
To
brother.
talk about that.
And everyone, listen, a film in Panama, a film in St. Lucia, a film in Guyana, a film in Dominica, a film in Martinique, a film in Jamaica, video with Negril, me and Charger.
Yes.
Wow.
Film. So when you
Some
get
people
to
ain't even go
places-
to 8 states this year. You see how man is that a man blessed? You know man blessed?
No, but what I'm saying, I get to
Right?
film.
8 counties. They ain't left the block. You said a man blessed?
Oh, y'all don't make this thing look so bad.
No, what it is, I get to do what I have to do.
You go island hopping.
That's a blessing, man.
I get to do.
Talking.
I get to
That's
do.
the joy.
God bless me.
Island
I
hop.
get to do exactly what I want to do
Right.
in life.
Right.
God's blessing.
On top of Africa
Yes.
And go to Africa.
and Africa.
I mean,
So
that's
that's a blessing.
What I'll say about all of that, travel is amazing. Every chance you get, don't stay local, go. Find it and go. Look for you. Work in the airline for longer than I did. And what is beautiful, you get to go because you're in the business. I know what you experienced because I lived the life for 6.5 years for 2 companies in the airlines.
Yes. Travel is
I'm a
always
traveler.
I'm a real
I used
good,
to
I'm
use
a real
Air Tran
good companion.
as my first blast, as my first class game. Air Tran, listen, because my face was supervisor face, but I still didn't have the status. So I still used to get bumped up. I get in first class. Where we go with the family.
It's,
I'm
travel is
arriving
nice.
intoxicated.
Get to see the different lifestyles that people have, different
Yes.
cultures,
Yeah.
things that you think is simple, and we take for granted. They cherish. They think is you a celebrity because you have simple things that people take for granted.
Yes.
Yeah.
But travel is always good. It's always good to see what people actually looking at.
Yes.
But
It humbles
people
you.
are the same.
Yeah.
They might be in different places, but still
Yes.
have a lot of
Stuff in common.
likeness
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like you see that money don't buy happiness. It don't
Yeah.
buy love.
Yeah.
How you see people don't. They're living on $10 a month, but the love that they have, a billionaire can't even buy that.
Right.
So those let
The
you know
genuineness
the
that they
real,
have.
the things that's real. You can't
They
put
love
money
it.
on that.
Yeah.
When you live in the islands and you take it for granted, you see the
Yes.
ocean every day, you see the sky, everything is normal.
Right.
And then you see the snow coming, you're stuck in a house. And you say,
Right.
oh, okay.
Right.
But
Right.
once you see the beach, you become
More
I
appreciative.
understand.
Yeah.
More appreciative because you got it right there all the time.
You say, now I understand.
Right.
Cause everybody come to enjoy that because I was telling you how I enjoy your rock. Not St. Croix or St. John.
The
but
rock.
St. Thomas. I move around in that place from the day I got there because I had a driver. I ain't had to do nothing.
And even the food is different.
I think I'm telling you, eat,
So the
drink,
food,
everything.
you take for granted, you're paying $10 for something, and hey, it's free. When you get there, it's free.
Right.
And you just
Right.
eat that-
You got a
just
tree in
throw
your
it away.
backyard.
You throw it on the floor, you say, I don't want no more. Here you got eat it in small bites.
Abundance.
So
Yeah. Listen, man.
it's always a good thing. I know it's now. I know it's after 9.
Listen.
How you want to close? Go ahead and do your thing.
We're gonna play one more tune.
Listen, man.
I know
Happy
it's-
birthday, my brother.
Thank you for having us.
This was good, right?
I say
Yes, it was good. It's always good talking to you.
Thanks for having me, man.
always
I'm talking about my birthday wish because I'm happy. Because I asked for this and I get it. And I'm thankful.
My gal, dip and bend over and broke up your back like you ain't got no spine in it. You tick tock like a clock round the back, girl. She don't like shit. And me love when you walk up your waistline. To the rhythm of the bassline. In a slow car, we don't do FaceTime. Girl, just sit your waist with the rhythm and come for you. Just balance on your head. Spin around and spread out your legs. Cause anything, try them dead. No girl has done the whole place when the rhythm drop like bubble, 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 girl. Hey, walk up, girl from London, Italy, China, Colombia, France, Africa, help me choose one girl from the VI, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Lucia, Barbados, help me choose one girl from Puerto Rico, Haiti.
Just want to say thank you for spending the hour with me and my crew, the Three Wise Men. We got DJ Reds. Thank you for being here with us. We're going to end it with a birthday tune, saying happy birthday again to Lawrence. Number one. Always at work. All right, saying good night. Until next week, Monday. I'll see you then every Monday between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. right here at Caribbean Life TV. Sounds from the Caribbean.
Nope.
That's not it. Sounds of the VI. Sounds of the VI every Monday.
It's all right. It's all right.
Sounds from the VI every Monday, Caribbean Life TV, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. See you then.
Love again. Anyone who takes offense at a day in your celebration, 'cause we all know in our minds that there ought to be a time that we can set aside to show just how much we love you, and I'm sure you would agree. What could fit more perfectly than to have a world party on the day you came to be? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I just never understood how a man who died for good could not have a David Wood. He said, aside for his recognition, because it should never be just because.
Happy birthday.
I see the dream as clear as he